This video will provide an overview of Spitfire's 3CX cloud hosted environment, the features available, the key design aspects, and also a look at a comparison on voice traffic when 3CX is deployed in a public cloud environment. The 3CX server is deployed on VMware within Spitfire's voice dedicated environment. As a licensed telephony provider, we have a direct link to the PSTN network where all voice traffic is routed. When you add a Spitfire voice approved circuit, you will have a direct connection from the customer's site to Spitfire's voice network, and then onto the PSTN network, without traversing the internet. You now have a non-net phone system. You will, however, still need access to the internet for remote users, web meeting services, and 3CX updates, so we enable that as well. Now let's look at the available on-net features. Spitfire have been developing this platform for a number of years now, and in that time we have always tried to meet any additional requirements presented to us. For example, the launch of MiFID II compliance regulations in January 2018. 3CX software provides call recording out of the box. However, this call recording is not encrypted and therefore not suitable for financial services needing to meet FCA regulations on call recordings. To address that, we enable retail call recording, offering the ability to encrypt calls and embedded that into our 3CX platform. Next was a requirement for PCI compliance, taking credit card payments over the phone. To meet this requirement, we extended our retail package by adding Retail Pay. With this feature, customers can take credit card transactions over the phone without recording the card details, all within an automated process, and therefore can meet PCI compliance. Now with all this call recording, we need to provide the ability to store calls. So to tackle this, we have deployed an FTP transfer and storage service hosted in AWS. All these additions are now natively included in Spitfire's 3CX cloud environment and available to our customers and partners. Now let's move on to the voice environment, and more specifically, a comparison between 3CX deployed in Spitfire's network and 3CX in a cloud environment such as Microsoft Azure. One of the frequent questions we get asked by our customers and partners is, can I deploy my 3CX in a public cloud environment, Microsoft Azure for example, and still use Spitfire SIP trunks? Well, let's see how that looks when compared to Spitfire's voice dedicated environment. As you can see, the PBX is deployed in a public cloud and therefore exposed to the public internet. You need an internet circuit from your address to connect to the PBX. You then need to deliver the SIP trunks to the PBX, so your SIP trunk provider will need to deliver that SIP traffic to the cloud PBX via the internet. However, it does not stop there, because many SIP providers connect their core network to the telephony network via the public internet. So let's see what that entire route looks like for telephone calls. Customer handset to PBX, PBX to SIP provider, and finally SIP provider to telephony network. As you can see, the voice traffic is traversing the internet 3 times. With the level of latency and inconsistent connectivity that traffic is exposed to, it is clear it will have a harmful impact on call quality as well as pose security risks. Now when we compare that to Spitfire's 3CX solution, you can see we can create that entire architecture on our cloud platform without traversing the public internet. The link between the hosting environment, the SIP provider, and the customer sets the tone for the performance of the voice traffic. The Spitfire mission when delivering 3CX Cloud is that no matter what the business requirements, all systems are deployed using a network designed specifically for voice, therefore providing a high level of service.